Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Abraham. And here's Rafael Leao. João Felix. That's tidy. Now it's João Felix. An instinctive delivery. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Forwards and with intent. Hernandez makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. There's no flag, and the cutback cleared away. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Fikayo Tomori could play an interesting role here, Peter. As a defender, he's unmatched when it comes to pace. One-on-ones, he usually comes out on top, even against quick opponents. But I also like the way he can drive the ball out of defence. He's got a very useful ability to be able to hit both flanks with great accuracy.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he's gone backward here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that was vital. Now he's off and running. Rafael Leao. Shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's looking wide. Chukwueze.
This is the time you need that pace.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Great ball if he can get there. Musa gets across and deals with it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Looks for the finish. Now, who's going to be first to this? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's a lovely, neat pass. Musa. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's a little off target. And he's there to clear it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rafael Leao, now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's through here. And no, that was never going to make it. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Abraham, he's had a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Abraham. Chukwueze. No, that's been intercepted. Well read, nice interception. Musa. Now the finish! And now they can clear their lines. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's in on... Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And once more he proves rigid and... He's got the shot away! Milan are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's found some space here. Nicely worked. Ciao.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Pavlovic. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Milan would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Chukwueze.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Hernandez. Skims one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the keeper's got it again. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quick...
Joao Felix! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rafael Leao.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Abraham, big chance! They've scored! AC Milan are all square.
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's headed upfield. Emerson Royal. Oh, no joy this time. Hernandez. Now he's off and running. Chukwueze. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. And they can counter here. Musa. Chukwueze looking to run onto it. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Deftly done. Played into space out wide. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's intervened well there. He really is being given... Musa! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 77.
So, time for changes
Numero
on
79.
both sides, actually.
Numero 10. Numero 80. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 8, il numero 11, il
Reinders
numero 14.
plays it short.
Cambio di giocatori.
Emerson Royal. Can he put it away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's really well cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Abraham. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's fabulous. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Loftus-Cheek.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quality ball. Thiaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply. Pulisic. Pulisic. And that's played in low. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication.
2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He's played him through.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the finish! Oh, oh, Waters, and again! And that may well be that. That is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Abraham voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's lofted through here. Shot a goal! Oh, that wasn't far away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Back when it goes. Can he finish? He's had a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
He's got space in the area.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's hard to see past the giant Dutchman, Joshua Zirkzee. OK, you can tell he's not the quickest, he's not going to run behind the fences too often. So his game is pretty much all about bringing others into play. Just finding those little spaces all around, and that gets the runners going. So from him, you can expect some goal involvements.
OK, interesting. That's a decent clearance. Lovely passing, lovely movement. Big chance! And another try! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Abraham. Lovely feet. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ops. Now the finish! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. And he's there to belt it away. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's good vision. Højlund. Højlund! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Højlund is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Menu. Deftly done. Well read, and the danger is averted. He is just caressing the ball. He rises! Goal! Manchester United! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Turns and goes back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Menu. Højlund. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's well spotted. Musa. Passing nice and neat. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Menu.
Ci sarà un minuto.
Oh, this is a great position. Can he spark a counter here? Emerson Royal, well seen, saw that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 79, viene sostituito con il
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ugarte. Tries to dink it in. The ball's gone astray. Mazraoui. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he welcomes it in. Eaton will lay claim to that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's a key interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Good ball over the top. Just the goalkeeper. Great hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan.
Chukwueze! And that has been clubbed away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, important interception.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Menu.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's only too happy to take that back. Chukwueze. He's in space and looking for options.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 77, numero 10, numero 80.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Numero 7.
Mount can get it clear. Great chance!
Attenzione, un cambio.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Great defending, strong and determined. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mount. Emerson Royal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Milan have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. No luck with that dink over the top. Tomori deals with that comfortably. Mount. And it's Eriksson. That is good alertness.
Manchester United probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely spread. Chips it through.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's run. Has a look and has a go. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And here's Abraham. He's got plenty of space out. Abraham! And that is wildly off target.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He's in space and looking for options. Fofana! And that has been clubbed away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy like Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Thiaw getting this one clear. Kyle Walker. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cleared without complication. Can he get onto this? He's onside! Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Joao Felix clears. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Rafael Leao. Well timed, excellent interception. Joao Felix. Oh, they can break here. He's played him through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, no joy this time. Now he's off and running. Walker makes the interception. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll...
There's the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Abraham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The less said about that pass, the better. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Fofana. And he's intervened well there. Gabia. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't.
He's got the shot away! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He could be in here. And he's gone looking for safety. Fofana, Loftus-Cheek. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Leao. That's a shade optimistic. There's the whistle for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So off we go once more. And he thumps it clear. Chukwueze. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rafael Leao. And here's Abraham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose. Bout of passing here, really. There's the hit! It's in! And they are right back within touch!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Tries to get it clear, well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, they've got it again. Gabia, Abraham looks to get on the end of this. That has been cut short. Hernandez gets it clear. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the...
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Right back in the game!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 80. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11.
He's had it nicked away.
Il numero 8. Il numero 14.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Jovic. Great ball, and he's great chance! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Florenzi hurtling down that right flank. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been... He's gone for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That
struck first time. Racing over the bar.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Strong running down that left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pulisic. Well, there's the clearance. Abraham chasing after it.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And now they can... Pulisic! That is decidedly lacking. Fofana. Jovic. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Terracciano. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Reinders. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. Mignon deals with it effortlessly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Sterling. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Trossard. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time. And it's Sterling. And here's Jesus. That has ended up in no man's land. Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Sterling.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Big header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well.
And Sterling! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Jesus. Merino. And that's gone loose. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Loftus-Cheek, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Well now, oh, he's been caught on it here. Zinchenko getting this one clear. Bout of passing here. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He can get that clear. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
It's Gabriel Jesus! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So, oh no, what has happened here? He's looking for the runner here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rafael Leao. And that could set him on his way. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fofana. The ball has bounced loose now. Done delicately. Now it's Havertz. Merino. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he was alert to it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Good ball over the top.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
And we come to you now with a
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Arsenal leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafael Leao has found the net here, of course. He's shifting through the gears here. Gabriel gets good distance on it. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gabriel Jesus! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Trossard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Jesus. Havertz! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Havertz demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. I think it's just top play.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now that's well seen too. White. Well, they could break here. Joao Felix. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sterling gets into a good position. Danger averted for now. Great hit! Oh, extraordinary.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Milan making consecutive changes here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Merino. Trossard. Played with finesse. Saliba gets over and intercepts. He's through here. Now it's Pulisic. He's got away. Shot a goal! It goes to show he is human after all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And they've got a throw. Tomori, header! And it's come back out to him. It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Chukwueze! Goal! Well, there was to be no other outcome. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Could be danger here, and a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rafael Leao, it's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Chukwueze. Zinchenko did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The final 5 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well...
Musa! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're back within reach! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Gabriel Jesus. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's intervened well there. Merino. And the counter is on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Rafael Leao might just make this. Rice. White. Well, that's an inviting ball. And that is that. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Havertz on the score sheet 3 times. Very much. Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance.
Great chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Thuram floated through. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Acerbi, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared with it. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dumfries, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And Martinez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Inter Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now he's off and running. Zalewski, Martinez. Martinez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that's well seen too. Clips it so gently. And João Felix! There's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Barella. And he's certainly onside. Climbs up big! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And that's not going to reach.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out to the left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Asllani. And here's Lautaro Martinez. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, smashing header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Correa. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, just skips. He's had a shot. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Zalewski. Martinez. Shapes to shoot. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Martinez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Correa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Perfectly measured that.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has been cut short. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a key interception. Tomori. There's the whistle for half-time. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Zalewski! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafael Leao is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Barella, Martinez.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Oh, now can they counter? Oh, here's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more.
Terrific header! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram! Thuram!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dumfries. Now the ball's gone astray. Barella. Now then, the ball's come loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Martinez. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Inter showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more. There's the hit! And he's there to get it away. And that's gone loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Dumfries. Now it's Thuram. And that's played in low. Caught offside that time.
Cambio di giocatori.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Correa chasing after it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. Heads it! Oh, not the best of headers. Into the last 5 minutes. Chukwueze. That looks a cracking ball. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Thiaw picks it up from the goal kick. That is a great pick out. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a
Attenzione,
few
una
pockets of
sostituzione.
space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's beautifully weighted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ooh, can he get onto this? He's in plenty of space here. Zalewski. And he was alert to it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Pulisic. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. So that's it, it is all over. Inter Milan, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Milan going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
We have already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Well,
can he finish? So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Abraham, he's looking to set free a runner. Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kolasinac. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, that's neat. Florenzi is there and he can get that clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Kolasinac. Thiaw makes the interception.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the time...
Up he goes! Goal! Atalanta! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Atalanta have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Abraham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And here's Scamacca. He can run onto that. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! João Felix.
Atalanta have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Scamacca unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's played him through, and he was alert to it. Picked out, he's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
To Ketelara. Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass is just off target. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial. Atalanta making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Abraham. And now the breakaway. Musa. Rafael Leao. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mignon clears, and again they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Florenzi. Threads one in. Keeper's ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 71.899.
Atalanta couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Jim City cuts it out. De Roon. Zappacosta. And here's Scamacca. To Ketelara. It's out for a goal kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 80.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Sostituzione.
And he's found a way past. This is promising. Pulisic. Pulisic looking to get on the end of this. Abraham is onto it in a flash. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pulisic charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cuadrado did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely weighted ball. Swept in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cuadrado. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's played forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Pinches it off him. De Ketelaere showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Pulisic. Cuadrado. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Loftus-Cheek. And here's Abraham. Kolasinac. De Ketelaere. Oh, and he's through the middle. He might be in here. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Sterling. And that could set him on his way. And they've been given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shapes to shoot! Straight at the keeper.
Rice simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Now it's Joao Felix. Now it's Abraham. Nicely intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this fella, Alexander Zinchenko, for his versatility and his nous. He'll be switching between so many different positions depending on whether his team has possession. He's just very effective on the ball as a breaker of lines.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Fofana. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a quick one. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. He could be in here. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Havertz. Closing it. Trossard! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Joao Felix. Jimenez. And a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That's good vision. Now, this could be a chance. Sterling showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Fofana.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Sterling. Trossard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Abraham. The fullback is in acres of space here. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, super ball! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Fofana. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Sterling. Oh, that's clever. Hernandez. And they can counter here. And they win it back again. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Joao Felix. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's cause for mild irritation. Oh, that's well spotted. Fofana. Out to the left it goes. Gabriel Jesus. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Added minutes has
Sterling.
been indicated.
That'll be a throw-in. Backward it goes. Abraham. Loftus-Cheek. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Arsenal carrying a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
And that has been clubbed away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Decent hit! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well,
oh, smashing header! Zinchenko is there, and he can get that clear. Fofana. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution for Arsenal.
It's their second corner of the game.
Sterling. Number 19. Trossard. Number 23.
Milan are looking to go forward now.
Coming on the field. Number 11.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Number 53. Number 5.
And here's Havertz.
Substitution in
Fofana.
progress.
Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Havertz. Martinelli. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get it clear again. Fofana. Joao Felix. And he was quick to react. Joao Felix. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Havertz. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Abraham. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There's a quick free kick. Oh, the shot could be on here. Gabriel Jesus. For Martinelli. Partey. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Joao Felix. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Emerson Royal is onto it in a flash. Oh, sweet feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's neat. Fofana. Joao Felix.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Throwing.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 4, White. Coming on to replace him is number 12.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. This is intriguing. Next goal, critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The final 5 minutes.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. That's just playing it safe and simple.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Reinders. Now it's Abraham. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief breather and then extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. That's played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Martinelli. That has been cut short. Reinders. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Abraham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Havertz.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Milan have it back and can go again. Back into the middle. No, that's been intercepted. Abraham. Real chance! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Extra time reaches half-time.
We are glad to inform you that today's match
90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Hernandez crosses. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for the run. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Martinelli. Now that's well seen too. And no, that was never going to make it. Reinders. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. It's Gabriel Jesus! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Short changes him with that pass.
Milan can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's played it in low. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Havertz. Chips it through. Martinelli. And he's certainly onside here. And the keeper's in command.